Make today iconic.
What is up, guys? It's Upcom Sports here with an NBA 2K19 simulation video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the sub button. Go check out my other videos. I mostly do rebuilds and stuff like that. But comment down below, who do you think is going to win the championship in the NBA this season? And also, here are the settings that I'm going to be doing for this simulation. Of course, everything is going to be automated. No gameplay, no user. Whatever it is, everything is going to be simulation based for these 2019 playoffs. Here is the actual NBA matchups. It is start today, so everything's accurate. I did put on roster injuries, so that's going to be accurate as well. So the first series that's going to be decided here is going to be the Nets and the Sixers. Sixers getting the sweep in this one. Absolutely dominating this series, and I don't think this is going to happen in real life. I do like the Brooklyn Nets a lot with D'Lo. I think he's going to come up big, so I do think the Sixers are going to win this series, but I think it's going to take 6 games or 7 at the least, so we're going to see what happens with that series. So the next series that was decided in the simulation is the Nuggets and the Spurs in 5 games to the Nuggets. And I actually don't agree with this one. I think this series is going to go 6 or 7 games. And I think the Spurs actually have a big chance of winning this series just because they have more experience. Still got a lot of good players on that team. And the next series is Thunder and the Blazers. And yeah, I totally agree with this. I think the Thunder is going to blow this series away. I just don't trust Portland in the playoffs. And they have a lot of injuries. Nurkic obviously out for the season. CJ McCollum with some injuries as well. So I don't really trust Portland. I think OKC is going to take this one with Paul George and Westbrook. Next series coming out of the East, the Bucks and the Pistons. And the Bucks are going to have no big problems taking down the Pistons here in 5 games. So I definitely agree with this. I actually think the Bucks are going to sweep the Pistons. I don't like the Pistons at all. I don't think they have any identity as a team. Don't think that Blake and Drummond go well together. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Warriors defeating the Clippers in 5 games as well. And I think the Warriors are actually going to sweep the Clippers. Clippers don't really have a superstar on their team. It's more of a collective effort. And we all know what the Warriors team looks like. 5 stars on that team. That team is basically unbeatable unless some injuries happen. And yeah, we'll see the Warriors most likely in the finals. Maybe they'll lose in the finals, but the next series we've got here is the Magic and the Raptors. And we've obviously got the Raptors winning. So I do agree with that. I don't think it's going to take 6 games, though. I think it'll be a sweep or maybe 5 games. Don't like the Magic at all. I don't really like their play style. And Vucevic can't really guard anyone. I mean, he can get buckets. They just don't play that much defense as a group. And yeah, I just don't like the Magic at all. So we've got one of our bigger upsets so far, and that's going to be the Pacers taking down the Celtics in 7 games. And I don't see this happening at all. I think the Celtics are going to win this series. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take. They could sweep them. They could go to 5, could go to 7. But I do think the Celtics are going to pull it off with Kyrie Irving. They just have too much talent on the team. Pacers don't have a star. And another pretty big upset here. Houston's going to get knocked off in the first round by the Jazz according to the simulation in 7 games. I don't think this is going to happen. I do like the Rockets a lot. I mean, they should have beat the Warriors last season if Chris Paul didn't get injured. So I definitely think they're going to get past the first round and the Jazz. But the Jazz could win it. Don't get me wrong. They've got a lot of talent. Very good team. In the second round, our first matchup that's going to be decided here is Denver up 4 with 4 seconds left. I don't think that they're going to choke this away against OKC. I think this matchup would be really good for both teams, and I think honestly it would go to 6 or 7 games. And I would take OKC just because of Paul George and how he's been closing out games lately. But in this one, I definitely could see Denver taking this one if they meet in the second round. And we're going to have another sweep here in the second round. Golden State over Utah. And this could definitely happen if they meet in the second round. But I think it's going to be Houston either way. But I do think that Golden State's going to sweep sweep mostly everyone until they get to the conference finals, and even then they could still sweep their opponents. So yeah, this team's just that good. But we will see what happens, and we'll see what happened in the next couple of games as well. So we've got Toronto and Philly in the East, and this matchup would be insanely good. Kawhi up against Embiid, both of them superstars, but I do think the Sixers have more star depth, if that makes any sense. Like, they got 5 guys on their roster. All their starters can go out and give you 30, 40 on any given night, and I just don't think the Raptors have, they have the pieces. I just trust more in the Sixers to be more consistent. So I accidentally simmed past this game, so I couldn't hop into it, but the Pacers actually took the Bucks to 7, and I don't think this would happen. First of all, I don't think the Pacers are going to beat the Celtics. I think it would be the Celtics and the Bucks in the second round. That series would be very competitive, but I don't think the Pacers would put up any sort of a chance against the Bucks and Giannis. So we are going to have a sweep in the Western Conference Finals. Warriors sweeping the Nuggets, which I think could happen, but I do think the Nuggets can maybe get a game or two if they are on their game. Honestly, you have to play close to perfect against the Warriors. As I said, they're just so stacked. But the Nuggets definitely have a couple guys who provide a lot of points, assists, and rebounds in Jokic, Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap. And in the Eastern Conference Finals, we've got the Sixers and the Bucks. And it looks like the Bucks are actually going to take this series. So it should be very competitive if this were to happen. As I said, in the East, it's wide open. He was going to get to the finals between the Sixers, Raptors, and the Celtics, and the Bucks, of course. So we'll see if Giannis finally wins a playoff series. I think he is. They've got such a good team, a lot of depth. Even without him, he's going to go crazy. So here in the NBA Finals, Milwaukee and Golden State. And Milwaukee's actually up 3-2 in this series, which I did not expect. Obviously, it's 2K, so it's a little bit different. But Giannis in the post. Nice little shot right there, and that might be the dagger. Bucks up 5. Curry trying to dance on Giannis. Playing some good D. That's a tough shot. And Curry misses it. They get the rebound. Free throw game now. Warriors have one last chance here. 6-point game with 13 seconds left. We'll see if they get into Curry. They get it to Cousins. KD to Iguodala. Takes a mid-range. He hits it, but it's not going to matter. They'll shoot some free throws here, but they're probably not going to miss. And the Milwaukee Bucks in this simulation are going to be the NBA champions. As far as my opinion, I don't think this is too much out of hand, but I don't think it's likely to happen. It could happen. When you've got a guy like Giannis who's in that conversation of being the best player in the world, I think anything can happen, and you still got a really good team around Giannis, so it could happen. I'm not ruling it out. So Giannis is most likely going to win Finals MVP here, and he does. Doing a little bit of everything, as you guys know. 97 overall, one of the best players in the NBA, so a little bit surprising right there, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on the road to 400 subscribers.